All right, hold on 1 second, and you'll get my mug up here or down here in the corner. This is about the third time I've started this. I tried to, stupidly, I started it during my office hours, which was a mistake because, believe it or not, students actually came to see me and they needed some help with some things. So, anyway, greetings. I'm Professor Bob Riggs. I am the instructor of record for this course for physics of sports, and this is the accelerated 8-week session. You have one assignment that you will not do that's in the other classes, but for the most part, you're getting the identical class, just a little bit faster. But I think you won't have any problems with it. At least we haven't so far. I just wanted you to get it, see what I look like, because I don't think I show up in much of the video. You hear my voice a lot, but you don't see me all that much. And I like to say welcome aboard to each class. Quick background on me: I graduated from the University of Missouri, one step ahead of the posse, in 1983. In fact, if I hadn't got a 3.0 in my last semester of summer school, I'd have been off to Marine Corps boot camp in San Diego instead of off to Officer Candidate School in Quantico, Virginia, where I spent 12 years on active duty in the Marines and then 12 years in the reserve component. Then got out of the Marines and with my math and degree and minor in physics, and promptly went into teaching. And I taught at Ruskin in the Hickman Mills district for 5 years at their alternative high school, and then I went to the Don Bosco Charter High School. It was also what they called an alternative high school. Horrible name. It was great kids, and I miss them dearly. It's been 13 years since I've been there. And I probably have lost a step, so it's probably a good thing I'm here at the college level. And I've been at UMKC now. I'm wrapping up my 13th year here, which is unbelievable to me. So anyway, welcome aboard. Let's dive into the syllabus, and then we'll show some other things. I didn't want to make this video very long, and we're going to add it to the welcome aboard part, and I will probably also send it to you as a email in an email. And I am so glad that some of my students came by and were asking some questions, because the syllabus was a mess that I published on Saturday. Just an absolute mess, because something happened. I put in a request to copy the course over, and in doing that, they copied over a bunch of stuff from. It would have been very confusing for you if you had gone into and looked at the Canvas and gone, oh my gosh, what are all these homework things that are already done and everything else? Don't worry about it. All right, they're gone now. They're all gone. Everything's fine. All right, so I'm going to get my mug off here, and we're going to get started. Oh, by the way, we get too far into this. Yeah, my colleague, who is my chair, who hired me actually 13 years ago, he's now the dean and honorary professor of the world at the University of South Dakota, Dr. Kruger. Here we are. I'm Pinky. He's kind of the brains behind this. He reined me in and saying, that physics isn't right. That's not right. You're being a little bit too cavalier with the language and all that kind of stuff. And since this is sports, and what's the big thing going on in sports right now? It's NCAA tournament time. So here, hold on 1 second while I put this play from the start. It is NCAA tournament time. And what are we going to see a lot of? Coach K screaming. I call him the proboscis monkey. Is there any difference? Any difference at all? I can't stand them. The dookies, the fat dookies. Anyway, so out here, I couldn't help myself. All right, so let's just jump into the syllabus, shall we? All right, so here we go. It's now loaded. It's here, and then I will show you how Top Hat's actually going to work. All right, so let's just kind of go through this. Why is it this way? There we go. Now we can look at it. All right. Here we are. Now, the physics and sport textbook, I should have put in the price here. I think it's $56 for those of you who do not have a Top Hat account from another course, and it's $40 to those of you who do have a Top Hat account. The $16 the fee for having the electronic response system, but it's so if you already have that for like chemistry or a psychology course or something like that, then it'll only be $40 to you. There are a few at the bookstore. Do not, whenever you're getting a online book, do not go to any place like Amazon or eBay or anywhere. I don't think Top Hat, you could be able to do that with Top Hat anyway, but people will sell codes, and they'll try and sell codes on eBay and on Amazon and things like that, and it won't work. These people want their original money from you, and they will get it by hook or by crook, all right, because you won't be able to participate if you go the other way. All right, so here's some things that we look at in this class. Here's the prospectus. I'm not going to read it to you. I think you all can read it. This is a course. I have pumped up the volume a little bit. I just had some students that are in this class now, and they were kind of scratching their heads, going, "I thought you said this was going to be easy." But anyway, it is. It is. But at the same time, I didn't want it to be, a joke. There's a fine line between love and a waste of time. No, that's from Avenue Q. There's a fine line between a course that's fun and you learn something, and a course that's just kind of, well, I paid my $1,400, got an A, but I don't know if it was worth it or not. I hope it's worthwhile and it makes you scratch your head a little bit. All right. So here we go. How this class works: technology requirements for the class. And let's get down here to what we need. Here's what you need to know to sign up for Top Hat. You just go to tophat.com. Here's the URL you will paste in, and you will join the course. Okay, that's all you got to do is just paste that in, and you'll join the course. All right, and you could, and like I said, I think it's $40. I know the total cost is $56. But I think if you already have a subscription with already have a Top Hat subscription, then it's like 56. I mean, it's $56 if you have nothing. It's $40 if you have a subscription. I'm pretty sure. That I could be wrong, but I know you're not going to pay more than $56 for this. All right. All right. So here we go. It's broken down into, there's chapter parts, there's chapters that you're going to work, and then there's end of chapter quizzes that are worth 40% of your grade. Okay, everybody gets 3 attempts for a perfect score. All right, and then you will be given the answer. I've got to remember to do that, give you the answer for if you didn't get it, because there's usually, okay, you got to use the number from above to get this next question. So you at least, so you can at least be able to finish. All right, now here's what we're doing. This is crazy. This is crazy, and if anybody from the provost office is watching this, this is still not a self-paced course, because we do have 2 due dates here, but you're getting 2 big fat assignments at once. Some of you might be able to finish this whole thing over spring break if you've had physics before. I know I've got some Pharm D students out there that are needing a requirement, a 3-hour science requirement, just to kind of fill out their schedule and stuff like that. And over spring break, you might be able to finish this, and then you can hit your other harder stuff later. All right, when it starts coming due. All right. Here now, I'm going to be hard and fast on these due dates. I just don't want to hear it. You've got 4 weeks or 4 weeks to get this, almost 5 weeks to get this done, and about 3.5 weeks to get this one done. No excuses, really. Okay. All right. And no, I didn't know about it. No. Okay. This is physics. This is the first. It's fun, darn it. We're gonna have fun. So that's it. The rest is just the silliness that they make us put in there to for keep the administration happy. All right, so let's take a look at what this top hat looks like. This is what it looks like to me. Yours is going to be some other stuff over here. Notice everything's green over here. That means it's pages. Here's Dr. Kruger and I. And so that's the one. Now, so let's take a look at what it's going to look like. So here we go. Come to learning objectives for chapter 1. There they are. And then you'll go, okay, so you keep reading. Boom, welcome to Physics of Sports. Here's some more stuff. Make sure you read. Here's a quick introduction again, how it works. I'm Pinky. So you're probably going to get about the same thing as you're getting now one more time. But I just wanted to give you one in real time. All right. And so here we go. And then here's the question. All right. What is physics? Well, you would have read here and figured out what is physics and stuff like that. One thing I did want to show you was, because I do talk about the Caltech basketball team, let's go and look at the Quantum Hoops trailer here real quick. All right. It's kind of fun.
Imagine playing a full basketball season and not winning a single official game. That's bad. Now imagine doing that for 21 straight seasons.
21 seasons.
That's brutal.
Air ball, and it hits the cheerleaders behind the basket. 80-46 is our final score.
With liquid nitrogen, you could do a lot of things that are quite fun.
Number of valedictorians on the team this past year was 8. The number of players that played high school varsity basketball is 6.
I knew the streak coming in, which made me confident that I could play on the team.
Chris on the chalkboard there wrote, "You may have beaten us, but can you solve this integral?"
After that, I started writing it on every chalkboard.
A lot of people on the inside here have said this is impossible, that you can't make this better. You can't have some level of success. In fact, you can't have some level of success, but you can't have any success here whatsoever.
It's the incredible true story.
Someone in the stands was yelling, "Hey, shouldn't you be doing homework right now?" Well, yeah, I actually do need to.
Of the world's smartest basketball team.
My life would have been a lot worse here if it wouldn't have been for basketball.
Who have one last chance.
You gotta play. There's nothing to lose. We lose one more game. What's the difference?
To do the impossible.
How many of these kids were standout basketball players in high school?
None of them were standout players.
Just a shock that he's able to change the culture so much that those kids are really believing they have a shot.
Part of what they do here is let the rest of the world know why things are not impossible.
All right, actually, since that movie came out, there's been well, how many it's a bunch. Hint, hint. All right. How many Nobel laureates did they have? Hint, hint. Anyway, since that movie's come out, they've gotten a little bit better. There's been some kids that wanted to play basketball, but also get into Caltech, and that had the grades and aptitude to get into Caltech and decided to go there instead of MIT and places like that. So anyway, so that's the kind of things you will be doing. All right, and you'll answer the questions. Here we go, and there will be videos in the middle of these things. Here's fun at. Freezing air. It's probably about minus 40.
This is about minus 41.
Just kind of little fun videos you'll see every once in a while. All right, so that's the way the course works. Then you come down, you'll answer questions here, and these are, I do lectures with my little ladybug thing. All right, and it's just like writing on the chalkboard, and then I leave the imprints of what they are, of what I've written down, so that you, in case you were trying to follow along in the notes, here are the notes for it, and you can go right on through. All right, that's the way it works. Welcome aboard. I'm going to go ahead and assign all these now. The syllabus is up, it's working, and we are ready to get going. So out here.